Hello students, today we will discuss the practical PN junction and what is the aim of this practical. The aim of this practical is to draw the IV characteristics curve of a PN junction in the forward bias and the reverse bias mode. And what are the apparatus required? The apparatus are a PN junction diode, a resistors of value, one variable voltage power supply, voltmeter, millimeter, a plug key, connecting wire, sandpaper and a micrometer. What is the theory oblique formula used? You can see the diagram first of all. In forward biasing mode, forward biasing occurs when the positive end of the diode is connected to the positive terminal of the battery and its negative end to the negative terminal of the battery. Here majority carriers from both sides move towards and cross the junction and current flows through the junction. This current is known as the forward current and is of the order of 10 to the power minus 3 ampere. In forward biasing, the size of the depletion layer decreases, and you can see the diagram. In this diagram, positive terminal of the battery is connected with the P sides and one voltmeter is connected in the parallel to the PN junction diode, and then the milliampere meter is connected in series with the PN junction diode. Same as for reverse biasing. In reverse biasing, when the positive end of the diode is connected to the negative terminal of the battery and its negative end to the positive terminal of the battery, here majority carrier from both sides move away from the junction and thus no current flows through the junction. In reverse biasing, there are drift current and diffusion current is very small, so that the current is in the order of microampere. This is the observation table. In observation table, we will do when the practical will be taken. You can draw the table, same as for reverse VI characteristics. And this is the graph ultimately draw when you have sufficient reading of the voltmeter and the current. And the result is the value of cut-in voltage for the given diode you have to find, and the reverse saturation current for the given diode is in microampere. These are the result. Rest we will do in the practical. Thank you. Hello students, as we have already discussed the concept of forward biasing and reverse biasing and the IV characteristics of the PN junction diode in case of forward biasing and reverse biasing. So now I am explaining the video of the forward biasing and the reverse biasing. So students, how the PN junction diode work in under the forward biasing mode and the reverse biasing mode. So this can be explained by this diagram. This is the PN junction diode, in which you can find the IV characteristics for the forward biasing mode and the reverse biasing mode. So first of all, I am explaining the forward biasing mode. So how it will be connected in this box, and the circuit diagram of the PN junction diode in forward biasing mode and in the reverse biasing mode. So first of all, I am doing forward biasing. So first of all, keep this is the 3 volt DC, you can see, and this is the 10 milliampere. Because in forward biasing, you can say diffusion current is dominating, so the current is in the order of 10 milliampere. And you can take here 3 volt DC. This is 3 volt DC. This is the voltage regulator. So this is switch on, switch off key. So first of all, I am going to do the experiment of PN junction diode under the forward biasing mode. So the voltage is kept on the 3 volt and the current is in 10 milliampere. So first of all, connect. Please see the connection. First of all, positive terminal of this volt battery eliminator is connected with the positive of the voltmeter, and then negative is connected with negative of the voltmeter. Now the positive of the voltage is connected with P-type semiconductor. This is the PN junction diode, you can see here. Triangle is called P and N is called line, vertical line. And this is connected with, this N type is connected with the positive of the emitter, and this negative is connected with negative of the emitter. So this is the circuit. This circuit is completed. Now we can find the IV characteristics. So first of all, you can see here, increase the, switch on this one. So increase, you can see the changes. You can see here, this is moving like this. You can see the changes in ammeter and voltmeter. So first of all, calculate the least count of the voltmeter and the micrometer, and then you can put the number of scales into least count. Then it gives the value of the voltmeter, and same as for the ammeter. Since in forward biasing mode current is in milliampere, so this will be in the bottom of the scale. Is this scale is given in the bottom of the milliampere meter. This is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This is the scale of the milliampere, and the above 20, 40, 60, 80. This is the scale of the microampere meter. So you can take out the around 10 to 12 readings one by one, and then after you can plot the graph between the current and the voltage, and then you can see a sudden change in the reading in IV characteristics. Now I am going to explain the PN junction diode in the reverse biasing mode. What is the connection of the PN junction diode in reverse biasing mode? So first of all, same, battery positive is connected with the voltmeter positive, and negative of the battery is connected with negative of the voltmeter. But since in this case P type is connected with the negative of the terminal, negative of the battery, and so here first of all positive of the battery is connected with the positive of the ammeter, and negative is connected with the P type, and this negative is connected with the negative of the PN junction diode. So this is the circuit of the PN junction diode under the forward biasing mode, or you can say connection of the PN junction diode under the forward biasing, reverse biasing mode. So now keep the voltage at 30 volt DC. This is also 30 volt DC. This is in 100 microampere. Now when you switch on the circuit, so you can change the voltage with the help of the battery voltage regulator. So you can see here, at one moment a breakdown is come. You can see at one particular voltage a breakdown is come. This is called breakdown voltage. This voltage is called breakdown voltage, and current goes to maximum. This you can see. So you can take the reading from here. You can start from the 2 scale, 3 scale, 4 scale, 5 scale, 6 scale, and 7 scale. Then ultimately you get the value of the voltage when the current goes to maximum. So after that you can plot the graph between the I and V. Between the I and V you can plot the graph, and this characteristics is for the reverse biasing mode. So that's all from my side. Thank you.